What's up, guys? I'm back with another F123 video, and I guess this is the first one that I've commentated over, but this is actually going to be a bit of a retread from something that I did last year that people really seem to appreciate. And that is a video about my cockpit camera settings for F123. So I'll just jump right into it and kind of explain my thinking on all of these, and then show you a little bit of gameplay from time trial of me just rocking these settings. So let me know in the comments what you think. Do you like this? Do you like these settings? Do you not like these settings? Do you use different settings? Let me know. I'd love to hear about it. So first of all, we have car specific settings disabled. I use the same camera for every car, and I don't know, maybe that'll change. I haven't driven every car. I think maybe if I end up driving the Williams in any capacity, I might use a slightly different camera view, just because the screen is not on the wheel like it is in all the other cars. But for the most part, I probably expect to just use the same camera for every car. The camera view, as discussed, is cockpit view. Field of view is 3. This is, I think, a little bit wider than the defaults, which I kind of like a little bit. And I used to use a negative value. I think I might have used a negative value in F122, but I'm using positive 3 here, and I kind of like it. Just maybe lets me see a little bit more around me, but is not making it so that it's like I'm looking down a really long hallway or something. It feels like a nice balance. Offset horizontal is 2. I just like to move a little bit more forward than what they by default have me. Offset vertical is 4. Again, that's the same thing. I like to just feel like I'm sitting a little higher in the car, and maybe that's just because I'm a bit taller in real life, so it's almost like I like to be looking at the dashboard at kind of the same angle as maybe when I'm driving a real car. I don't know, but 4 felt right to me, and I like it. Angle -6. Same idea. That just tilts my vision basically a little bit downward. So what that ends up resulting in is me kind of seeing more of the track instead of seeing more of above the halo, which I like. So I think that -6 is a good number. And you'll notice all these are kind of near the middle of the pack, but just sort of tweaked a little bit to my personal preferences, of course, which everyone should do. Near clip plane is 0. I honestly don't know if this makes any difference whatsoever in cockpit view. I've never seen it make a difference. Mirror angle is also at 0. I can't even see my mirrors from cockpit view, so it seems useless to me. Probably the biggest decisions in here are camera shake at 20, which I feel like adds a little bit to the realism of just going through and the car's kind of shaking as you're going down straights and going really fast, which I like. Camera movement of 20. Now, this is something that I talked about last year. This is like when you hit the brakes, you can kind of, it's almost like your head is shifting forward like a real driver's would. And I gotta say, I love that. I think that's awesome. And I feel like it really adds. And honestly, it made me a lot faster when I turned this on in F122. So I think it adds a lot of value on track, but also just kind of adds a little bit of realism as well. Look to apex limit, I have at 0. I like to just it kind of throws me off. It helps me spin a little more, or it makes me spin a little more when I have this on. So I like to just keep it on 0, so I can just basically direct my eyes where I want to instead of the game sort of moving it around for me. I have used this before, but I just kind of, I feel like I'm faster with it off, and it makes me less sick, honestly, so I'll keep doing that. Halo column is on. I had this off last year, but I turned it on near the end of F122, and I gotta say I really like it. It's kind of fun. It's kind of nice, and I'm planning to keep it on for the foreseeable future. So that's my settings right there. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm going to show you the finish of this lap in this time trial. And this is not like an ultra lap or anything. This is not supposed to be a video of me being fast. It's just showing you the camera settings. So like I said, let me know what you think in the comments, and thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more F123 race videos.